It's weird to think that I made the first Just Be Happy video about a year ago, in October last year, and how different of a person I've become of just making a video. And that at first, when I first made it, I just had this like vision of wanting everything to be perfect. I just wanted to help everyone, and that I didn't realize how difficult that was. It's not just about telling people that they're worth it, it's about actually taking that action to help people realize that. And at first, when I started getting messages and people told me their different issues or struggles in life, it was kind of heartbreaking, and it kind of just has that like effect on you. Like, I got actually really not depressed, but kind of upset for a while, because I just didn't realize how many people at my own school that I didn't even know went through the same issues that I'd gone through, that I've heard other people have gone through. It's just that I honestly didn't know the person I was sitting next to in class, and to find out their deepest, darkest secrets was just such a inspiration to me, like, that we all get through our own struggle. And today is Suicide Prevention Day, and right, love on your arm. But I really don't think that, I mean, we want to spread the awareness, but writing just love on your arm or being kind one day out of the entire year isn't going to really change anything. And I know I can be a big hypocrite too. I have talked behind people's backs. I have been rude to people. I have been rude to my own family. I haven't always been the best person, but that's just human. Like, I'm never going to be perfect, and neither are you, and neither is anybody else, so you just can't expect that from anyone. The whole point is that you keep trying to reach that goal of just being a better person, not necessarily being the perfect person. But I have learned a lot, and I've learned that everyone does matter, and that it shouldn't matter what you look like, or if you're gay or lesbian or bi, or you're a different color, or you're a boy or you're a girl. We all have the same rights, and I really just, if you love someone, then it shouldn't matter who they are or what they look like. You should love them because you love them, and love is such a strong thing. Like, it doesn't matter, like, we shouldn't make fun of people for loving a certain person. Love is love, and some people are lucky enough to find it, and some of us aren't, and I think that we should just support those who do find it, because it's like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and if we aren't supporting that, then what are we saying about ourselves? I mean, should it really matter to you if a guy likes a guy or a girl likes a girl? I don't understand how that's affecting you in your personal life. I don't understand the whole, I just don't even want to, I can't even like figure out what people think when they don't find that okay, because I don't know the difference. Love is colorblind, and it doesn't matter. Like, love is love, and it's gonna be there no matter what, whether we accept it or want it or not. They're still gonna love that person, so we just might as well let them be happy, right? So one thing that I haven't talked about is my hair color. As you all know, I'm naturally blonde, and I dyed my hair red. A lot of people are like, oh, your name's Ariel, you dyed it because you're trying to be the Little Mermaid, or you're a hipster, or you think you're cool, or whatever. But that's actually not the reason at all. I have never actually explained this to anyone, but basically, a good friend of mine was, and thankfully was, anorexic. She is now in recovery, and she basically was very insecure about her personal appearance. She thought she was overweight. She thought she was fat. She just was not, and like, she was not confident about herself. And I kept telling her physical appearance does not matter. It's about what's inside that counts. And she just wasn't believing me. She's like, Ariel, you're so pretty. Like, you can't say that and everything else. And I'm like, okay, we're all insecure. So, I mean, I can list my insecurities for you. I'm insecure about my forehead. I'm insecure about how big my eyes can get. I'm insecure about my small ears. I'm insecure about how long my toes are. And I'm insecure basically about everything that you're insecure about too. But basically, she was like, well, just prove it to me. Prove it to me that your physical appearance doesn't matter. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. And she basically told me, like, do something with your hair. Cut it, color it, do something. And so I said, I'm going to dye my hair red. And she did not believe me. It's like, I'm going to dye my hair red. She's like, her face, like, she honestly, like, she did not believe me at all. So I basically convinced my parents and dyed my hair red. And it basically was to prove to her that your physical appearance does not matter, because I know personally that I look better as a blonde. I look better as a blonde. That's my natural hair color, and I know that red isn't necessarily the color for me, but I believe that people will like me for what's inside, but they should like me for what's inside, not necessarily because I'm not as pretty or blonde or anything. And I don't care anymore. I'm happy with my hair color, and I'm happy that I could prove to her that your physical appearance does not matter, and that changing something about you isn't going to change the person that you are on the inside. You can lose all the weight in the entire world, but that is never, ever going to make you a better person than that other girl who maybe isn't as fortunate as you to be naturally skinny, but you know what? She probably has a bigger heart than you do, and that's all that matters to me and to a lot of different people. So once people start realizing that, it's not going to matter what you see in the mirror. It's what you're going to see, or what others are going to see when they start talking to you and they realize how great of a person you are, not what you look like. So that's basically just what I wanted to say today, and that since it is Suicide Prevention Day, I really think that, like I said before, it shouldn't just be one day. It should be every day. We don't want just, oh, today, let's not have anyone commit suicide. Like, no, that should be every day of every year, every second. That shouldn't change a single thing. Like, we should always be trying to stop that and lower the numbers of teen depression and help everyone we possibly can. And if any of you ever need me, I am always here. And I send out text messages sometimes, and I know they're kind of cheesy and weird, but I just want to help. So if you want those text messages, just tell me your number, and I'll definitely add you to my phone book, and you'll receive one whenever I send it out. So keep smiling, stay beautiful, and just be happy.